The first sport that comes to mind when I think of Bellarmine is water polo.
Probably golf.
I would think basketball.
First thing that comes to mind when I think of Bellarmine athletics is definitely our football team.
It's obviously not a very popular sport with many people in schools because not many high schools have it.
A lot of people don't know about the game, first of all, because it's a very complicated game. A lot of the times they don't understand it, so they don't really bother to learn it. And then, of course, it gets overshadowed by football a lot of the time.
It really isn't popular in Bellarmine, I think because of an advertising thing. People don't really know about the sport because the Carillon doesn't advertise it. Yearbook mentions us.
So because this is the U.S. and football is way more common here, it's often overshadowed by it, especially here in Bellarmine.
It's a very manly sport, I'll tell you that much.
It's different than almost all other sports.
It's just a really fun sport to play.
So I'm Terry Ryan. I'm a counselor here at Bellarmine. This is my 11th year working here. I also run the intramural program and coach rugby. I've been helping coach for 7 or 8 years, from the time the club was College Park to now when it's Bellarmine Rugby. The story goes that at Rugby College in England, which is in the western part of the country, during a soccer match, I'm assuming on a Saturday morning, a guy named William Webb Ellis picked up the ball and started running with it for no reason. People followed him, jumped on him, tried to get the ball back, and rugby was born. It obviously evolved, rules were developed, or actually there are no rules, there are only laws. It kind of morphed. There were some criticisms of the game being too physical, too rough, too violent. So the rules changed a little bit for rugby, and then a kind of a branch morphed into what became known as American football, where the scrum kind of got exploded into the line of scrimmage instead of the line of scrummage. The backs became the wide receivers and the running backs. Wide receivers once the forward pass was introduced. There's a rugby club that started in the 1980s, and it was called Bellarmine for a number of years. Bellarmine Rugby became College Park when the team was asked to not be associated with the school anymore. The coach at the time, Mike McDonald, had to put a piece in the news about a score from a playoff game, and he had to be able to call it something besides Bellarmine, and he was on campus and he looked around and he saw this train station, so it became College Park Rugby, basically on his whim. So a number of years ago, we started to try to get back on campus. So I think it was 5 years ago we were able to actually practice on campus, and then 4 years ago we were able to call ourselves Bellarmine Rugby again. So now the team has club status. We've gone from maybe 30 students being involved 5 years ago to about 100 this year. You got to be a little off, a little twisted to play rugby, I think, in the first place. So I think there's a lot of guys with kind of common goofy senses of humor and ways of being in the world.
Good day.
Bring him back! Bring him back!
Hey, let's swing him, Alex.
Yeah, we goof around a lot in practice, but I think in the end we mean business.
Bellarmine rugby practices are pretty fun. They're short, they're to the point. We get to our drills, and then afterwards we screw around and have fun, and we're buddies on the field.
That's for a tackle, so you can't do the thing where it's like, here's tackle right here, you don't have touches and you tag him. 2 meters back, after every tackle. You guys get that?
So yeah, I'm feeling pretty nervous about playoffs, and pretty psyched for it too as well, because we're going up against some good competition like Bishop O'Dowd and Silicon Valley, and they're good teams. I have some old friends on those teams, and I'm really looking forward to it. Come on. lot with these guys in 8th grade, so I really want to play, and it's going to be a good game, and you know, hopefully we win. So I'm feeling good.
It's one big unit on this huge field, and it's a long game. It's a long, tiring game, but you know that your teammates are there for you to pick you up when you need it, and keep you going, keep you moving.
Good job, go! Who's with Will? Straight up field! Who's with Nathan? Back over! Come on!
Yeah, we've been practicing a lot. We've been practicing really hard. We're really ready for the playoffs. I think we're going to do well.
We are super pumped to play this game. We traveled super far because we are here to win and smash their team.
Bit of a challenge as we're shorthanded because of tests and proms and things like that, but that's kind of what you do with rugby is you show up with 15 guys and you play.
I'm excited to come off JV, you know, play on varsity. I'm really hoping that we do well today, and hope I can perform my top ability.
Hands like Rollins. Hands like Eric.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do not like Rollins. Let's do like...
Hey guys, I want to say that you know, I brought it up a couple times this season, but we went into this year not knowing what we were going to get. We only had we only had a handful of returners, and not all of them had a whole lot of experience. But between the guys that really stepped up this season, all you seniors that really stepped up this season, and the new blood that we got out here that came in and went balls to the wall for the whole season, hey, really appreciate it. There's a lot of the teams that I've coached in the past that if I told them that we had our last game that we weren't going to move on from, win or lose, out in the middle of nowhere, that's a 3-hour drive to get to on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, we wouldn't have gotten that game played. And instead, we showed up with the help of these sophomores with plenty of guys, and I really thank you guys for that. It really shows your commitment.
Yeah. So for last game of the year, didn't expect everyone to come out, but we really had everyone come out, and we, as seniors, all the seniors came together and played very well together, and we just enjoyed the game, and enjoying it together, and having that kind of connection with each other that we had all season. It came together at the very end, the best time possible, and we just clicked, and it was a great game, and everyone played just their best, and it was a great way to finish the season.
Thanks.
Cool.
That was our last game, so a lot of it's going to be a lot of people's last Bellarmine Rugby games, since a lot of people aren't playing sevens, but it's been a great season. I'm going to miss these guys.
Yep. Might be one of the last times we got to play together, you know, as a Bellarmine team. We're all going off to college, but yeah, I think we ended it real good.
Except me, Zan and Strock can be playing together, but it's cool.
Yeah!
Bellarmine Rugby is sexy.